You're watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. Our guest, Isadore Hall, member of the California State Assembly. And sir, so many municipalities were lamenting the loss of redevelopment. You had been on a city council.
Absolutely.
And now we're hearing that the governor is looking to eliminate enterprise zones.
Absolutely.
Different than redevelopment.
Right.
What can you tell us about enterprise zones?
Well, first of all, I was a big opponent of the governor's when he attacked redevelopment agencies.
One of the few Democrats.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, absolutely. Because I just know that I came from some cities where we used redevelopment to help revitalize our communities. Compton, and and let me tell you, had it not been for redevelopment, we would not have the shopping centers that we have right now on Artesia and Alameda, some of the housing development projects that are going on down there.
So does Compton, for example, have enterprise zones?
Yes, we have an enterprise zone. When I was elected to the city council in 10 years ago,
whatever it was,
I fought for an enterprise zone designation. And I actually went to Sacramento to lobby for it. The governor was giving out, I believe at the time, 12 to 14 enterprise zones.
This was Gray Davis at the time?
Gray Davis, correct. And so I lobbied and fought, and Compton was given one. And that enterprise zone has allowed the community of Compton to attract so many businesses there.
And what enterprise zones do is it gives tax credits. That's
Absolutely.
its focus.
It gives tax credits to businesses for locating in the enterprise zone area, and an additional credit for hiring local residents.
It doesn't take tax increment like redevelopment did.
No, it doesn't.
So why is it that there are plans to try to eliminate enterprise zones? Because one could argue that with redevelopment it was siphoning money off of the state budget and county budgets and school district budgets, but this arguably no.
The governor believes that some of the enterprise zones have been exploited.
And maybe so.
And perhaps they have. Some agencies or some companies go into cities and say, you know what, we'll help you attract so many businesses if you give us perhaps maybe a 10% finder's fee or something like that.
Okay.
And and so the governor feels as if some people are taking advantage of that.
But here's the challenge, sir. Redevelopment was seen as a Democratic program that benefited rich Republicans.
Right.
And yet it was the Democrats that ultimately, forgive me for saying this, rolled over on its elimination. Enterprise zones, same situation. Will the Democrats in the legislature be willing to stand up to their Democratic governor?
Well, they had better. And certainly I'm standing up because I know the impact that the elimination of redevelopment has had and has taken and placed a burden that it's placed on my community. Now, if you now say we take enterprise zones away, then our communities will tank, absolutely. And I'm not willing to do that. Now, ironically, the governor has said that he does not like redevelopment agencies, but it was RDA that helped build Oakland when he was mayor.
We have heard that. We have heard that. And we know that Hollywood came back arguably because of redevelopment. South Los Angeles, Carson, Compton, Pasadena. So what's your sense? Where do we go from here?
Well, I think that the governor is going to have a lot of tackling to do. The reality is that, yes, the Assembly has a supermajority. However, there are different types of Democrats in the supermajority.
Yes, there are.
And there are enough Democrats that could stand and make a difference.
But will they? They didn't with redevelopment.
Well, we will just have to wait and see.
Will the urban caucus get together?
They need to.
Okay.
They need to.
Okay.
The good jobs Democrats.
Okay. His name is Isadore Hall. He's a member of the California State Assembly.
I am.
I'm Brad Pomerance. Thank you for watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.